literally found our diaries from when we were roughly the age of 10 to 16. So mine span across all the years.
These are Tiasha's, and this is my incredible TV Hits 2006 diary.
Okay, so how old were you in 2006?
I was 13.
That's adorable.
This is a very formative age for me, guys.
So what we thought was we'd go through them and kind of read out our favourite moments, the most dramatic moments, like, we were dramatic bitches.
It's unbelievable.
I remember my teenage years as a really chaotic time, so I'm not surprised when I read some of this. I'm like, girl.
I remember you.
You need to relax.
If I could go back in time and just like...
Yeah, just give her a little... If you're a teenager and watching this, I don't want this to come across as patronising, because I remember that at the time, it was real. It was real, and it was real. It is real. Like, your feelings are valid and real. But just know that as you grow up, things like settle down. Like, life doesn't feel as chaotic as it does when you're like 13.
Things do not matter as much as you think they do.
It's wild.
Which is sick. It's a sick
It's
thing
a
to
great
learn.
feeling. I think we should get started.
Let's get started. Okay.
I have two, because obviously my Mashimaro was when I was very young. If this gives you an idea of how old this is, so the first page is a family photo of my dad, my mum, and my brother, and I've given my brother the devil's moustache, the devil's facial hair, if you will, and written enemy. And I'm proud that I knew how to spell enemy, because I feel like that's a hard word.
I would have put an I in there somewhere.
But then I wrote, lol, he ain't so bad, lol, he ain't that bad now, in 2007. That's after years of reflection. He's not that bad now, in 2007. So, you know,
we love to check in. We love that you checked in.
Yeah. Dear Diary, my brother is really annoying, but I still have to be nice to him. I hate trying to be nice to him. If I be mean to him, then I get into trouble. God, I was smart.
The logic.
He always comes into my room without permission. It's so annoying. Who has a brother?
That's real.
That is a gripe that I will not let go of. Why do they just come into...
And then they just stand there.
They just open the door and stand there.
They didn't have any purpose or reason to go in.
Why do they do that? Oh my god. And the most annoying thing is that he always punches and pinches me.
That is rude.
Most of all, he always A-L-W-A-Y-S always makes squeaking noises. Can you imagine how annoyed I must have been?
Doesn't sound like he was that bad.
No, I feel like I was a drama queen. Alright, let's move on.
The first few pages of mine are very sweet. I've got my timetable from year 7. This was year 7 for me, so I had just started high school. My favorite part is the beginning. It asks you like these questions. Bad habits I'll break in 2006. My top 3 things were I'm gonna break the habit of trusting the school bitch.
It did!
Year 7.
13-year-old. Oh my god.
I'm sick of trusting the school bitch.
You were cynical as hell back then.
Not fool me once.
Yeah.
Number 2, stop falling in love. With who?
Girl.
With who? And then the third one is no Daniel, because I clearly fallen in love. And
So you broke rule number 2
already.
and you had to write down rule number 3, which is no Daniel. This is literally just me talking about how sad I am that I didn't get as good marks into an entrance exam to get into my brother's selective school.
You and I had very different priorities.
Yeah, like mine's all academic, like I'm not even joking. Literally, I didn't do as well as my parents hoped, but they just wanted me to get into Borkham Hills, the second best school in the state. I don't want to go. It's not fair. I don't get in, wish me luck.
That's so funny. Can I just read out that one part that I'm looking at right now?
Yeah, sure.
She's just written a list. It's not important what it's about. But number 2 is Justin Timberlake's B-Day. Apparently, lol. I don't know if it's true. Lisa told me, so yeah.
Things that are happening, lol, okay. Number 2 on the list.
And you wrote Justin Timberlake's birthday if you're not even sure that it is?
What am I gonna do? It's all Cleo Thomas. Dude, this is all Cleo Thomas. I'm literally talking about Cleo Thomas this whole time.
Okay, we need to tell about Cleo.
So, I don't want to get into too much detail. My infatuation was Cleo Thomas. If you haven't heard of him, no one blames you. He is Zero from Holes, and I loved him like I have loved no one else in my life. So the issue now has become that I can't spend this whole video talking about him, but he was my entire life. He was my entire life. My diary is just filled with ramblings. If I pick any page from this diary, okay, let's just do it. I really want to break my leg, and I love my fingers because they bend all over the place. Cleo has a problem with his fingers too. Well, it's not his fingers exactly. but in the skin between his fingers is stretched and larger than a normal person's. You know, like froggy hands. I think it's so awesome, and I want to have it. Lol.
You want to have webbed hands? Because Cleo Thomas had webbed hands. Did he even have webbed hands?
I don't know. I have nothing to talk about except I'm so sorry.
I'm going to continue with my diary.
You should, because yours is really good.
Iconic. Guys, January 5th, 2006 is my favorite entry of all time.
Okay.
Oh my god. I officially bought my first bra. A proper one, not just a band-aid. I looked in the mirror and almost fainted. They're huge. I mean, Pamela Anderson huge. I still have A cups. So I think unless they deflated.
Imagine if you had double D's back then.
Even the gag of, like, if I had C cups now,
like
huge.
You know for a fact that you got the Bonds kind of
the
crop
bandeau.
top. Yeah, the bandeau type crop.
I've never had
Anderson huge baby.
I've never had boobs.
Today nothing really special is happening, but I'm going to a rehearsal for Indian dancing. I going to dance on stage in front of everyone soon. So cute story behind this. Charlie actually read my diary at a family event like 2 weeks ago, and when he got to this bit, he went to the bathroom to go cry.
What?
He read that bit and went to go cry because he thought it was so cute that I was excited about dancing. And he went to cry in the bathroom. That's why he like excused himself and went to cry for 10 minutes. Isn't that cute?
It was my first day of high school on Wednesday the 1st of February. And I said, today's a good day, I'm getting used to high school, I'm beginning to understand my timetable. I have not fallen in love with anyone in my year yet. What a shame. I love love.
Yeah, you do.
I love it.
I can see you're motivated by love, and that's very cute. Whereas I was already in love with Cleo Thomas, so I filled that hole in myself quite quickly. So this is from the 23rd of January 2007. Today's like one of those days where nothing at all goes right for me, but everyone else seems happy. I went down for breakfast, I ate a glass of milk and half a muffin, but the microwave was broken. So I had a glass of cold milk with half a cold muffin. Then my bro came, ... My first thought was, oh my god, there goes my breakfast, which was half true. What? He came, it's a riveting story. Where is this going? I don't know, I must have been really mad if I wrote it down. And was like, hey Pia, can you cut that my Indian name is Pia. Can you cut the hair under my chin? And I was like, oh my fucking god, no. I was already losing my appetite. Then he goes, I know you can do it, fat punk. That was also an endearing name.
That's so mean.
It sounds mean. I know it sounds mean, and I really should justify this. I never took it as what it was.
Yeah.
It was very much endearing.
Yeah.
It's like your mum calling you dumpling or something. Like,
yeah.
It's just, fat punk sounds mean, but it was in a term of endearing. See, when he wants something, he calls me by my name, but when he doesn't care, he calls me fatso punk, fat punk, and names like that.
I think I would have taken that extremely personally.
I really hate him and those names. So after he asked me to do that, he sat down next to me and was inspecting his hairy legs. Seriously, you have to see them though to believe how hairy they actually are. Well, anyway, as he was inspecting, he started laughing and I was not curious. Knowing him, it was something gross. Then he had to come tell me, he's like, do you want to know why I'm laughing? And I gave him a face that said, what the hell do you think? As in, no way! But then he's like, one of the hairs on my leg is split end.
This is so not newsworthy.
I just don't understand. But we're gonna finish it, right?
Of course.
Okay. One of the hairs on my leg is a split end, and that was it. I lost my entire appetite. I hit him and walked off. I hurt my hand when I hit him. When I heard he had gone upstairs, I went to finish my breakfast. Later on that day, I found out that while I had left my breakfast alone with him, he had taken an Anzac cookie and dipped it in my milk. How gross is that?
It's fine.
That's
fine. Do you realize now that that's fine?
That is disgusting.
Are you being serious?
Ew, what the fuck? You go to drink your milk and then you find bits in it and
That's
you don't know where they're from? You tell me that's fine? That's not fine. Sorry, I was looking for this the other day. Remember when I said I wrote down all the lyrics to one of Cleo Thomas's songs? I thought I'd write down the lyrics to Cleo's song, Show Me. I'm not doing the chorus.
Okay.
There's a girl that runs through my mind all day. She's so foxy, so beautiful to me. I'm only 14, really shouldn't be feeling this way.
5th of May. I didn't write for a few weeks, so I said, not even to explain. No, I'm not actually, I had like a little sticker that said crazy in love. No, I'm not actually in love with Spanky. So his name was Daniel, but his nickname was Spanky.
That's cute. That's very high school.
It's cute. I have suffered another heartache. He's in love with every girl in school except me. Bastard.
Let's put a photo of you from high school here. Just so that people know what you look like while this is all going down.
Just so you can see this thirsty bitch. But that doesn't stop him from making him a major and then insert the hottie sticker.
Hottie.
That's where we're at in my life. I'm falling in love.
But you said don't fall in love. Sorry, I can't talk about any of this because it's just me I'm literally writing down daydreams that I made up with me and Cleo Thomas and his sister Kalia.
His
sister
sister was Thomas's sister.
The real Cleo Thomas's real sister Kalia was part of my daydreams.
I just have just the way that this entry is written. So I had taken I went on a strike from Daniel. I was not playing any handball with him. So much for the strike. I played handball with him, but I realized I don't love someone who. Wait, let me start that again. This is me writing. Let me start that again. I don't.
What? I wanna know.
I don't like.
I don't like that. Okay. Wait, let me start that again. I don't like the little bitches who change who they like every day. So I will decide not to cry over Daniel. What a bitch. That's what I'll call him. A little bitch. Exclamation mark. Holy shit. Millie. That's so scary. That is some scary. I can feel the anger. I can feel the anger and the betrayal that you felt.
I'm crying.
I don't like little bitches you change.
I'm insane.
In year 8, I started hanging out with a different group of girls who were amazing and I loved them, but I could tell my personality changed because I cared a lot more in year 8. So year 8 for us is 13 to 14. So I could tell that my priorities had changed and I was like, I want to be popular, you know? And so I changed my group and or when I start writing, I'm starting to talk about I'm so happy that I'm hanging out with boys and blah, blah, blah. I do that for 2 years and then there's a shift again where I'm I change groups again and I'm I'm so glad I'm with people that actually study.
Yeah.
And I kept shifting and changing my priorities. It's so evident when you see it laid out to you like this. I'm literally
You're a bitch.
I'm a total bitch.
You're playing a tactical game.
I'm bitching about girls that wanted to be friends with me did absolutely nothing wrong.
I'm insane. I'm an
to the man
insane
himself.
person. I'm obviously going to give you a close-up. This isn't what he looks like. This is Russell in year 1.
Oh yeah, obviously.
He said I wasn't in love with this child.
No.
I love my boyfriend.
Oh! Guess who?
Me and Russell are great. Our usual one hug per private session has increased to many, public and private. In fact, Saturday is not only my birthday, but also our first date. My first date ever. And then I've printed out our MSN conversation. And I'm being awkward. And I'm because it's our date the next day. And I'm so, tomorrow. And he says, I can't wait. I'll prove to you I love you.
I'm so jealous of this. Oh my god, Jessica got expelled? Whoa!
The next week on Wednesday, we're at school, and I've written, oh my god, Jessica got expelled. But then, in a bigger font, I've written my first kiss, because it was kind of a big
so much bigger. I'm writing the words, I'm so over Cleo and Bow Wow now. Turns out their email addresses don't work anymore anyway. Who's more embarrassing? Tell me that.
Absolutely.
You're kissing real boys.
Yeah.
I'm lusting over Bow Wow. Oh my god! The audacity to add a sticker saying you're dumb. So on the 20th of October, Russell dumped me.
You are dumped. That's so upsetting. Why would he?
Russell,
why did you break up with me? Russell, why did you break up with me?
Russell, if you're watching this, why? I think we should end on my funeral plans.
Absolutely. That's what I was expecting you to bring up at some point.
Okay, it's 2009, the prime of my I hate being a teenager and I hate life phase. And I made a little contingency plan. And I wrote, when I die, insert my best friend's name at the time, do my funeral because she knows exactly what I want. And please make sure you play these songs. I only wrote 2 songs and they were so important to be played at my funeral. She's Like a Star by Teo Cruz. And secondly, Where'd You Go by Fort Minor. Where'd you go? I miss you so. I really had romance that. I really was my mum's gonna be at my funeral. Just, where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever. At a 15-year-old girl's funeral. You know what I would love to see from everyone who's watching this? Open your diaries up if you have them. pick a favorite
Entry,
quote
please.
and post it below.
Guys, we hope you like this video.
Sorry we rambled on. Sorry my diaries were depressing / unproductive.
And you're welcome for getting to hear some juicy tidbits of my life. I love myself.
Okay guys, thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time, and don't forget to keep it cute.
And keep it so wet.
You guys are really awesome.